Hello everyone, this is Osiris Frost. In today's episode, I'll be going over the recently released Part 2 of the Origin 100 series Q&A and giving my final verdict on whether or not this ship is worth buying. This video is part of a series on the Origin 100 series. If you haven't seen the previous episodes yet, I've linked them up for you. Let's jump in. Question 1. With the 100 series now filling the Origin starter slot, will the role of the 300 series be impacted? Answer: yes. When the 300 series will get its rework completed, it will fill both a higher tier place in the ship hierarchy and have its current roles more defined and focused. The 100 series is a great entry point for what the 300 series will become in a future release. This one was kind of a wasted question, as we already knew this to be the case. In fact, the previous installment of this video series was on this exact topic. Question 2. Given that the Mustang Delta and Aurora LN are much more powerful than the 125A, will you consider upping the armaments on the 125A to 2 size 2 guns and 4 size 2 missiles? Answer: there are no current plans to adjust them at this time, but as always we might consider changing the size of its guns during future balance iterations to bring it more in line with some similar ships if we feel the 100 series is seriously disadvantaged compared to other equivalent ships, but a missile upgrade is unlikely given how they are integrated on the hull. This seems like them hedging a little bit on their earlier comment that they would look at new ways of making its size 1 guns not be underpowered without resorting to DPS creep. Time will tell, but they should probably just give at least the 125A size 2 weapon hardpoints. Question 3. What is the advantage of the base 100i model compared to the other variants? Answer: while the 100 series share a lot of their features, the 100i will have a better maneuverability than the cargo variant. The 100i and 125A are very close together, but the speed/offensive loadout make the 125A better in combat. That said, as they are all starter ships, those differences wouldn't necessarily be as noticeable as in bigger ships. Question number 4. Will we get a bit more room for living quarters on the 100i touring model if the 125A has a missile bay and the 135C has cargo? Answer: no. The 125A and 135C take advantage of changes on the exterior of the ship, but without getting bigger. The interior of the ship is the same between all 3 variants and already pretty spacious for a starter ship. Question 5. What's inside? On the picture of the interior, we see the bed and the cockpit, but what will be in the back, out of field of view, of the cabin? Answer: on the other side of the cabin, you'll be able to find room for 2 SCU, as well as easy access to most ship components. Some less important won't be accessible without removing the SCU of cargo first. Question 6. With the article on fuel mechanics and clarifications on the air system, does the 100i series come with more than one fuel tank to facilitate collection or use of multiple types of refined plasma on the fly? Answer: as discussed in the shipyard post, only one type of fuel can be contained per tank, and the 100 series only comes equipped with 1 tank as standard. The benefits of the air system allows you to be able to stand a better chance of being able to scoop fuel wherever you are due to the expanded range of gases that can be processed above default. I'll take this opportunity to revisit the issue of the air fuel system and the fueling design document. YouTuber Gaming with Jim recently released a video where he discussed some of the implications of the direction CIG were taking the fuel system. I'll link that video below. A lot of it is more relevant to ships like the Starfarer than the 100 series, but one thing he correctly pointed out is that the air system replenishes hydrogen fuel, which is the fuel you fly around with when not quantum traveling. So in other words, not the fuel that you would use to cover large distances. Viewed in this way, a feature like the air system is likely going to have much less significance or even noticeable impact on travel range than CIG make it seem like it will have. So the one supposed advantage of the 100 series over the other starters is almost worthless. Question 7. Why should I choose the 135C over the Avenger Titan for cargo since it is more expensive? Answer: while the Avenger Titan has a 2 SCU better capability than the 135C and has better weapons, its rework will change where it stands and make it more in line with some other ships around it. The 135C has a very respectable cargo capacity for its size, and its size and fuel capabilities allow it to have better flight maneuverability than the bigger Avenger. Listen. This is the heart of the matter right here. At the beginning of this video, I said I'd give you my final opinion on the 100 series, and this is it. There is absolutely, categorically no reason to own a 100 series. The only reason to buy one is to take advantage of the rare opportunity to get an LTI game package, and then immediately CCU that game package to something else. If you're looking for a starter ship, then the no-brainer here is to CCU a 100i to an Avenger Titan. The Avenger outclasses the 100 series in every way. Question 8. Will the 100 series internal 2 SCU be visible or invisible to the player? Answer: the interior ship layout has been planned to be big enough to have the cargo visible. Question 9. Will the 100i have the ability to equip or possibly come equipped with exploration sensors similarly to the legacy 315P? Answer: the 315P focuses on its Pathfinder role that has no comparable equivalent in the 100 series. As such, the 100i should be compared to the current in-game 300i instead, and has no utility item ports that can have sensors attached to it. Again, I feel like they've clearly said in this Q&A, without actually saying it, that the 100i is a completely useless ship. Question 10. Is there a speed/atmospheric composition at which the air intake will generate fuel faster than it is being used by thrusters? Answer: speed and composition will factor into the conversion rate when the system is implemented in-game. It's hard to give some concrete numbers as to how much better it will be at this early stage, however. So, overall, I think that this ship represents not only the clear third-place finisher between 3 starter ships, but also one of the more disappointing Q&A collections of any ship I can think of. The only things the 100 series has going for it are that it looks pretty cool, and that it's attached to an LTI game package at a price point that makes it for easy upgradability. I would really like to see them balance this ship by making it better than the Mustang and the Aurora in some way, and I'd especially love to see the weapons complement on at least the 125A get a buff. For the time being, however, my recommendation here would be to buy the 100i and CCU it to another ship that you want. And hey, if you were a late backer to this game and maybe you bought a ship that you like without LTI because you missed the concept sale or you just weren't too savvy about LTI and the CCU system at that time, this is a great opportunity to put LTI on that ship. Simply buy the 100i game package with LTI and then melt the ship that you currently have without LTI and use that store credit to purchase a CCU from the 100i to that ship. If your desired ship is not currently available in the store, it will most likely be available during the week-long anniversary sale event this fall. Other than that, I'd say you could justify this purchase if you're just looking to pick up an extra character slot on your account, as CIG has said that for each game package you own, you'll get to customize one NPC who can be assigned to crew your ships, so that's another possibility. But if those options don't open up your wallet, I'd just say pass this time around and see what the next concept sale brings. That's all for today's show. Thanks for watching. If you're new to Star Citizen, or you know someone who's thinking of playing, you or they can earn 5,000 UEC on your account by registering with my referral code, which you can find in the show notes down below. If you have any questions, feedback, or episode suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.